This is the curse of James Dean's missing Porsche. Better known as the Little Bastard, the Porsche 550 Spider was the last car the Hollywood legend ever drove. Built in the 1950s, when safety concerns weren't exactly at the top of the list for race cars or even cars in general. And one fateful evening, James Dean was involved in a crash with another motorist that took his life at the age of 24. Now, the Porsche 550 Spider he was driving crumpled like a tin can. And this is where the curse begins. After a while following the wreck, a doctor bought the twisted piece of metal, salvaged a lot of the parts. The doctor wrecked his Lotus, which he had the 550 motor swapped into. Thankfully, he survived, but others weren't so lucky. A fellow doctor and racer was actually using some of the salvageable parts on his own 550. And during a race, he actually lost his life after losing control of the vehicle. And since that accident, parts have been seldom used or sold due to superstition. Now, fast forward, whatever was left of the car was actually sold to automotive legend George Barris. And he actually vowed to rebuild the 550 Spider to its prior glory. But while in storage in Central California, the already destroyed vehicle mysteriously caught on fire. Barris then sold the remaining good tires to somebody, and reportedly when that person put these tires on a different car, a couple of the tires exploded, sending this person off the road. Now, thankfully they survived, but finally, after all the pandemonium, whatever was left of the car was being transported from Miami to LA, but it never made it. The vehicle literally disappeared and hasn't been seen since. Now, fairly recently, a transaxle from the car actually sold for just under $400,000 and is currently on display at the Haunted Museum in Las Vegas. Is this just a bunch of coincidences or a real curse? And where's the rest of the car?